In this episode of In the Field, we're going to look at what it takes to be a lineman. I'm Levi Stanier with the FutureMaker Lab. You're watching In the Field. So what are you doing right now? Well, you're watching this video, probably on a mobile device or on a TV. That's powered by electricity. Somebody actually had to run that electricity to your house. Those people are called linemen. So linemen are the people that manage those power cables on the side of the road. Now they use a bunch of different really cool tools to do this, and we're going to show you some of those in a minute. The thing that you need to think about as you're watching this, there are a lot of people that need linemen right now. You can go get a job almost anywhere in the country and they pay very, very well. So if this looks like something you want to do, definitely consider it. Now to show you what a lineman actually does on a daily basis, we're going to go over to Evergy. Now they're the company that supplies a large majority of the power to a large chunk of Missouri and Kansas. Now they're going to show you what it takes to be a lineman and what they do on a daily basis. Let's head on over there. So we've come out to Evergy's Operations Center here in Wichita, Kansas. Let's go take a look inside. Here to show us more about what a lineman does, we have Gilbert Cerna. Gilbert, can you kind of walk us through what we're seeing here and what we're about to do?
This is the Wichita's Operations Center. This is our warehouse where we store all of our material, from transformers to poles down to log nuts and washers. We start here. This is where we receive our job information. This is where we gather all of our material before our job, and that depends on the job we do. Some material can get delivered and some we pick from our shelves ourselves and take out to the job.
Like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, usually everybody knows what needs to go on, so everybody finds a part and works on it.
So what's your favorite part about being a lineman?
Me personally, my favorite part about being a lineman is being able to work outside. You know, I love being out here. I love being out in the outdoors, and this job definitely 100% of it is outdoors, so that's my favorite part.
Yeah. And about how long did it take you to get through schooling and stuff before you could actually do this?
Through schooling, you need a high school diploma. Then you have to find a college that has an electrical power technician program. And it's usually a one-year program to get your certificate. Then once you do that, then you're allowed to apply into an apprenticeship program, which is a 4-year program. So you, right off the bat, coming out of school, you're not a lineman, you're an apprentice. So you're pretty much a lineman in training. And like I said, it takes 4 years or 7,000 hours, whichever comes first.
So a big thank you to Gilbert and his crew for letting us come film with them. We're actually going to be back with them in just a few minutes to do some more fun stuff. But first we're going to show you an apprentice lineman up in Kansas City.
I went to high school in Burnfield, Illinois, small town in central Illinois. Yeah, I played volleyball and basketball, and then eventually I played basketball at the Division I level at the University of Missouri and then the University of San Francisco. I went down to MCC actually it was kind of on a whim because I have nobody in my family that's been in line work. I knew nothing about it. So line school is kind of the first step into getting an apprenticeship. It seems like all the companies nowadays want you to have a line school background. And then we get out to the job and we set poles, we change poles out, we build new line, we pull in wire overhead, we pull in underground wire, we make up transformers, set transformers. We put services in, so we put the wattage in the cottage is what they say. So there's so many things that we do day to day that's different. So it's never boring. It's not the same job every single day. It's a unique experience, being one of the few females out there in a man's world. I think personally, I think that there should be more women working in the field today. We have tools that make things easier on your body. Equipment that you can learn to use to rig and stuff like that doesn't make it so physically challenging as it used to be This path in particular, I would say if you have any interest at all, like go get it. Or even as an apprentice, it's been extremely rewarding. I wake up every day and I'm grateful for my job, you know? So, and it's never boring. It's always different. So I would just say if it's something you're interested in, you know, go down to a college somewhere and get line experience, do one of these schools, see if you like it, see if it's something that you're interested in. Because if you are, it's a fantastic career opportunity.
We'd like to thank Paige for sitting down and doing that interview with us. It was really cool and we appreciate it. Something super important that she mentioned though, is that she didn't start off by wanting to be a lineman. In fact, it's never too late to get into this field. You can go to school all over the country for it. We're actually gonna go take a look at Pratt Community College here in Kansas. They have a climbing school out there. We're gonna try our hand at it. So today we're out at WSU Tech on their pole climbing course. And to tell us more about the lineman program, we have
Jerry Haskell.
Awesome. So what are they doing behind us right here?
Right now they're practicing going over and under a rope. And in this industry, there's a lot of stuff when we're on top of the pole, we have to climb over or under. And this is a technique that lets us be able to step over something, step under something the correct way, the safe way, and not have to worry about touching it.
Awesome. How long have these students been climbing? It looks like they're pretty comfortable.
So 2 of them have been here for 2 years, and 1 of them is just a 1 year, his first year.
What's your favorite part about teaching this class?
My favorite part is watching anybody that comes to this class is brand new. They've never done it, and just watching them grow and get better and better every day. And then finally the end result is they all get jobs, and that's really gratifying to me.
Awesome. Is it hard to learn, or can anybody pick it up?
If you're a little bit of an athlete, it's pretty easy to pick up. It takes a lot of strength, upper body strength, and a lot of leg strength to do this. And so if you're any kind of an athlete at all, it's easy to pick up. Some of the kids are a little scared of heights. We will keep you climbing. We'll leave you up on the pole till you get used to heights.
Awesome. Is there any way that we could try out any of this stuff?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll let you gear up in a little bit.
Awesome. Sounds good. We'd like to take a moment to bring you an important message from today's sponsor, Evergy. If you're a graduating senior that's thinking about going into line work, Evergy has a scholarship opportunity for you. They're looking for reliable people with a strong work ethic, positive attitudes, and good judgment and communication skills. There's an interview as well as a line worker experience, a lot like what we're doing with them today. It's a great opportunity for people that want to be linemen in the future, and if you'd like more information, there's a link in the description down below with all the details. Now, let's get back to the video. All right, so here to show us how to climb a pole, we have
Walker Fleetwood.
All right, man. So go ahead and take it away. So if you could kind of talk us through what you're doing while you're doing this.
So when you step up, make sure your spike's in. As long as you have it in at this angle, it'll never come out. And then you stand up. As you're standing up, you want to shoot your belt up. And then step with this foot. Same thing, over.
Awesome. How long have you been doing this?
I've been in this class for 2 years. Once we get up here, we take our secondary around, hook on, take off our primary, step up, hook on our primary, above the obstruction, and then you can take off your secondary.
Nope.
Now, would you rather do that or sit at a desk all day? I think I know what I'd rather do. So what did the graduation rates look like?
Right now we're about 95%.
Wow.
We have students all over the place. I actually have students in Florida, Georgia, Colorado, Texas. Had some in Nebraska. So we send students wherever there's a job. If they're willing to move, they can find a job.
How much can they make doing this kind of work?
So as a journeyman lineman, anywhere between $85,000 and $100,000.
Wow, that's really not bad.
Yeah, and it depends on big companies, small companies. Whether you want to be in the rural areas or whether you want to be in the big cities, makes a big difference. In the pole.
Okay.
And we want to climb. Okay.
Like
make sure we just step down.
Okay.
Okay. Now just put all your weight on that leg. Okay.
Okay.
Put the other foot in. Okay. Now we want to pull the belt up, so we're going to lean forward a little bit. And just pull the belt up nice and easy. Try not to jerk it. Try to do it nice and easy. Yep. So get this hand clear.
Out there, right?
Clear out there.
Okay. Man, that is tough.
We're going to lean you back.
So what exactly did we learn? Well, the classes are actually really fun to be a lineman. I might not be the best pole climber, and there's a really good future in this field. Now we're gonna head back over to Evergy. We're gonna look at some really cool stuff. So do they need more linemen right now?
Oh yeah, you always need more linemen.
Really?
You always do. Right now, right here at Evergy, we have a lot of guys retiring. So we definitely do need to fill those spots. And in order for you to fill them with the qualified employee, it has to go through an apprenticeship program. And that apprenticeship program is 4 years long because it's on-the-job training.
Yeah.
So you got to get people in here fast.
So are you guys always on call, or do you work just kind of standard hours?
You're always on call. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You're always on call.
So we've established that I'm not the best pole climber in the entire world, but there's hope for me because they have a bucket truck and they let me ride in it.
Oh. You scared of heights?
Nope.
Okay, good.
No, I love this.
This is one thing that I love the most about the job is when you get up here, some of the views you get.
Yeah, and these go a lot higher than I thought they would. It's cool.
Oh, yeah, this is one, I believe this is a 60-footer, but they go all the way up to 100.
Wow. Man, I can't imagine 100 feet.
And we're straight up in the air.
Awesome.
You can look down here and you can look at our boom. Straight up in the air. Off to the side.
Nice. All right, so walk me through about step by step what he's doing here.
So what he's doing, that's what we call a hand line, that rope that strings all the way down, and it's got a block on there, so he can run it up and down. And that's for the guys on the ground. If he needs any material sent up to him, that's how they send it up to him instead of having to throw it up in the air.
Oh, that's cool.
He's wearing, as you can see, he's got his rubber gloves on. Anytime we go above the neutral and there's energized primary, we always have the apprentices put their rubber gloves on. That way they get into a good habit of doing that. He's measuring right now for the holes for the pot. That's what the transformer. So the transformer hangs on those bolts.
Okay.
So, and as you can see down there, we have a guy down there running the hand line. And while we have a guy on the pole, somebody is always watching him just to make sure everything is going right. And as you can see, communication is a big part of this job. You have to be able to communicate.
Yeah.
Because communication is key to keeping you safe and sending you home to your family.
Yeah. So why is this job important? So why do we need linemen in the world?
Man, this job is important for various reasons. Mainly because we build new line to help get electricity to new customers, and we maintain the power lines in case of power outages, you know, accidents or poles just falling over. You know, we pretty much build and maintain our line. I wanted to be a lineman because I wanted to work outdoors. I wanted to be able to work with my hands. And being a lineman, you can pretty much go anywhere in the country and have a job.
So what exactly did we learn today? Well, the first thing we learned is that you can go almost anywhere in the country and get a job as a lineman. There's a ton of job openings, and they're really not that hard to find. Second, linemen make very, very good money. A journeyman can make at or over $100,000 a year, and it doesn't really take that long to get to that point compared to a lot of other career fields. And last, being a lineman is a great job for people that don't want to be cooped up in an office all day. There's a lot of people that would much rather be outside in the great outdoors. Personally, I'm one of those people. You may be too. That's going to wrap up today's episode of In the Field. I'm Levi from FutureMaker. See you next time.